Yep, just a blanket.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Good morning and welcome to the Total Apex Media Morning Show. With me this morning, I have another one of my young rising stars doing his own little thing and phenomenal writer, Jay Muscle. Welcome to the show, man. How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good this morning, Dusty. Thank you for inviting me to this morning show. And I promise, I won't eat you up too much this morning. We'll keep it friendly.
Here we go, man. So you
wasn't gonna come in here, man. You wasn't.
Nah,
I wasn't gonna come this morning.
Look, yeah, all right, yeah. So overnight, we're gonna jump right into some action here. Overnight, Alex Bregman is officially signed. He signed a 3-year, $120 million contract to go to the Boston Red Sox. The hottest free agent is now off of the market. We also got word overnight that Nick Pivetta has signed a $55 million contract with the San Diego Padres. And on to the hardwood, Markelle Fultz, the 2017 number 1 overall pick, was picked up by the Sacramento Kings, who are in sort of a dire situation at the point guard position. They've been rolling with Malik Monk, who has been solid but inconsistent. And now they're bringing in another one who says that he's finally healthy. Last year let's face it, Fultz had a decent year last year despite all of the injuries, had career highs averaging a little over 13 points per game, but he only played in 43 games. So last night, though, Jay Muscle, last night was a different ball game. So we saw the Spurs get down by the Celtics, 103-116. The Magic were able to get it done against the Hornets, 102-86. The Wizards took it to overtime, but lost 134-130. Man. The Knicks in a daggone near 300-point game. The Knicks in overtime held off the Hawks 149-148. The Nets,
they're supposed to beat them.
They're supposed to beat them. They're supposed to. Yeah. Here we go. The 76ers 96, Nets 100. The Cavaliers continue dominating 131-108. It was a Donovan Mitchell show up, get off the court performance.
Hey, Mitchell, I don't think there's enough.
There's not enough adjectives to describe him.
He is doing LeBron level things in Cleveland, and I don't think it's being talked enough about. That's just me. My personal
I think that this Cleveland team has a serious potential to make it to the finals. The only thing that worries me is the road through Boston, but we'll see how that plays out. I mean, let's face it, it has been years since we have seen a team like this Boston Celtics team. Like this isn't like a 3-headed monster. Okay, this is a deep team in Boston. I mean you could bring
you could almost argue that it's a 5-headed monster because you don't know which guy could go off that night. It could be Tatum, it could be Porzingis, it could be Hartford. Like it could be so many guys. It could be Holiday. It could be so many guys. It will string out your defense of worrying about who you're going to cover.
But I think that if anybody has a roster similar, though, it would be Cleveland. Cleveland's got a deep roster now. They went out and brought
Yeah,
in
'cause,
DeAndre
they got
Hunter.
that guy from Atlanta.
Yep, DeAndre Hunter. So, but the Bucks were able to skate by the Timberwolves last night, 103 to 101. The Pistons got it done against the Chicago Bulls, 128 to 110. The Thunder continued their winning ways, 115 to 101 over the Heat. The Kings down the Pelicans, 119 to 111. The Suns got beat by the Rockets, 119 to 111. The Jazz were able to get it done against the Lakers, 131 to 119.
No, I mean, why would you almost say that to last say?
But it was the order of the games that that are on the list. There's still 3 more left, but I just, because we are going to talk about this, but because I don't want to do it now. I love the Luka trade, but I want you to contemplate what you're going to answer, how they are going to make up for the absence of AD in the hole. They lost the Mark Williams trade because of undisclosed injuries. I want you to think on that. The Blazers fell to the Nuggets, 121 to 132. In a game that my cohorts yesterday were saying in the pre-show, after the show, I told them that I wasn't totally sold on the Warriors popping off. And, I played it off like, okay, whatever. But the Mavericks beat the Warriors 111 to 107. The Clippers were able to get it done. No, they did not.
They didn't even have AD.
Nope. And the Clippers were able to get it done against the Grizzlies, 128 to 114. I see you with your Lakers, man. I see you with the Lakers.
Yeah, man,
I'm just saying,
every day.
I am not even stressed about back-to-back losses. I think Luka and LeBron have to have a couple games of feeling each other out. You're talking 2 perennial all-stars. You're talking probably 2 of the top 10 best players in the league currently. They are trying to create a cohesive unit, and you took away their in an effort to bring in a replacement for LeBron. Let's face it, Luka's the replacement. We all know that. But yes, in bringing Luka to LA, you gave up the only center that you have that can play defense in AD. You go out, you try to bring in Mark Williams. That falls through because of undisclosed injuries. As a Lakers fan, am I wrong in saying that I'm not worried about it and they'll fix it? Or do you think that the rim is going to be an issue moving forward?
Moving forward, I feel I'm going to push it back to this. Steve Kerr, the Warriors. He has been consistently using small man in crucial moments, and it has worked out for him. The Lakers did pick up Alex Len on the 11th. He is 7-footer. He's only played a few games. He could possibly be a good body in the way, but it's all depends on how they're going to run their box defense. Are they going to really set with a zone, or are they going to stick to a man zone? I know a lot of people going to eat me on this, but Hayes is slowly developing. I think the guy just needs more time. And who to learn from better with the almost the best 2 top IQs in the league with Luka and James? Who's better to learn from? Better to learn from?
I agree. But, I think that you would have to give that learning edge to LeBron. He's had the privilege of working with the likes of Shaq. He's had the privileges of working with Chris Bosh. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
When you're talking about a 20-plus year vet of the game, I'm just saying, like, Luka ain't even been in the league, 5-6 years? Not even. And I think that there's another name that if he gets healthy, that could really solidify the whole, and that's Maxi Kleber.
Yes. Yes.
So I think that it's just an injury bug. But right now, I want to see Luka and LeBron get that cohesive stuff and go from there.
We're with LeBron and Luka right now. It's going to be really sketchy because right now they're still dealing with Luka's left calf issue.
Yeah.
He also is only getting like 7 minutes per quarter, and then their JJ Redick is offsetting him and LeBron on the floor, trying to keep a constant person that could drive to the basket on the floor. One thing I think he's kind of overlooking, who has been doing well in these past 10, 12 games, is Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is really trying, I do believe he scored 45 points the other night when LeBron was out on the bench. So it's going to be very interesting when we get into the playoffs for the Lakers. But I got to say this, if they meet that guy in Denver,
Jokic. Yeah, they're done.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be a short show today. I really don't have very much more to talk about. I just wanted to sort of get something up for you guys to let you guys know Total Apex is still here. Unfortunately, I got some business that needs to be tended to. And at the end of the day, look, I love being on the air, but my kids come first. So for Dusty and Jay Muscle, we will be back later today.